In the name of great Almighty Allah, the most merciful and gracious. Today, our topic is murder in the cathedral character. I also this topic discussed in Pashto and also in Urdu. You people also found in Pashto also in Urdu. So today we discussed the murder in the cathedral character. So first of all, we discuss Thomas Becket. Thomas Becket is one archbishop, and he was a so good friend of Henry II, and the Henry II and archbishop means Thomas Becket have a so good relation to each other. They were a so good friend, and they spent a good time to each other. And he was also one part of the course group, and after some time the Henry II were exiled to him a 7-year France. He spent a 7 year in France. So after that we discuss the second character, King Henry. King Henry was the King of England. He was also a so good friend of Thomas Becket. The Henry II was a so cruel man, and he was also a so pride man. And he says that all the people only follow the law of the government, not another law. And he also give order to Thomas Becket, you people follow me and follow my law. So he don't follow his law, and he forbidden them, and he don't agree with them, and he says that you people and also your church when come in under the law of government, law in my law, this is better for you people. But Thomas Becket forbidden them, and then for them. So he was so angry, and that's the reason he exiled to him after a 7 year. He called him to come back, and he come back, and he also do again the demand, but Thomas Becket also do adhering to him. We don't fall to your law. But the second time he were coming on so angriness, and he killed him in the church, in the archbishop, in the cathedral. So the third character was Course. The Course was the group of the women. This all of them are so poor women. They also do and all of the women were so poor, and they clean the church. And that time he and that time he sing a song behind the Archbishop Thomas Becket, because he was the part of this group, and they were so sad for him, so worried for him when he come back. Thomas Becket, when he come back, the King Henry was so angry, maybe he killed him. So that's the reason all of the group were sing such kind of singing. After that, there is another character. The fourth character is priests. Priests have one group of men. There have three men, and all of them when the archbishop come to church, and the work of the priest is that they do a celebration for them and also do a welcome for the archbishop when he listen the news, or according to Thomas Becket, he come back again. They were so worried for them. This is not good. He come back again to England. Maybe the King Henry killed him. So that's the reason they were so worried for him. And at the last, King Henry also killed him. The fifth character is Tempter. What is Tempter? Tempter is not a real character. Tempter is a thinking. The thinking of the one person who he think. When he think with himself, he just like when we sit on the front of the mirror and we see himself on the mirror and we talking to the mirror. This is such kind of thinking. This is called tempter. And the tempter mean the thinking of the Thomas Becket coming one after another and one by one. He gave their own advice. The first tempter says that you make a good relation again with the King Henry, just like in the past you people have a good friend. Only you people, only you remind again the good days and leave the bad moment of those days. But the Thomas Becket gave answer to him. No, this is, he feel bad. This is not good. So it is not agree with them. He says that I gave answer in the current situation. Answer gave to him in a current. In the future situation, in the future situation answer I gave in the future. So I can't leave that. And this they have also the third tempter. The third tempter says that when you become sorry, not a third tempter, second tempter. In the second tempter, the second thingy says to Thomas Becket when when the King Henry he come to you, the chancellor of the chancellor the England, you agree with them, but he says that not. I don't want to become a chancellor because when I become a chancellor, I don't do any prayer. I don't do any relief in my world, in my life. So that's the reason I don't want to become a chancellor. Oh, this is the second tempter. The third tempter says that when you become again a king and you become a good relation to each other, so he also dropped this advice. He don't want to become a king because he also dropped that advice. And also the fourth tempter says that the fourth tempter completely changed all of the tempter. He said that when you become a martyr, the people will say behind you, he was so good man. He do a lot of work for the people, for the tempter, for the church. But he says that this is not good, this is not mature, and I do a maturation for himself and show my himself. This is not a mature, this is a suicide. When you want to mature and you go to mature and the good way, this is not a mature, this is only a suicide. This is called suicide. My dears, the notes are available for you people. I something discussed and something leave there. I discussed with my idea and I wrote there my idea, and when I leave something, so sorry for them. And also you people have a notes, you people save that notes and do a screenshot for them, and our notes are photocopy for them. This is better for you people, so please keep me in your own prayer and like my video, also share my video and subscribe my channel. And this video you people found in 3 categories. First one is English, second one is Urdu, third one is Pashto, or first in Pashto, second in Urdu, third in English. So wassalam.